Yeah, yeah.
In the silent room where the tension can be sensed, you two were standing opposite to each other, holding intense eye contact with each other. Not sure if it was the silence before the storm or the storm has already passed away after doing destruction. Only 2 months, and I will be out of this marriage. Do whatever you want after that, and one last time I'm reminding you, stop ordering me like I'm your wife. If you can do whatever the hell you want, then I won't step back either. What exactly are you mad at? I didn't tell you that I was in a meeting with your dad, or you found out Katie and I were together. Your jaws clenched tightly. I don't give a damn about who are you with. He came closer, blocking the space. Watch your words, you are crossing your boundaries. He seems really mad when you say that. Why? Are you feeling ashamed? You can do that and I can't even say it. He put his finger on your mouth, making you shut. Your heart was thumping inside your chest. He spoke in his raspy voice. The only woman who can make me go to that extent is only you. Just because you have seen a picture of us sitting together doesn't mean you can make whatever shit up in your mind. What was she doing in Japan with you? She's a part of the gang. You can't suspect anyone. But I can suspect her because she is not what she looks. If it does matter to me, then I would have shown you what I can do. He raised his brow. So it doesn't matter to you. You don't care about whom I hang out? You smirked and shrugged your shoulders before walking towards the couch and sitting on it, crossing your legs. It was just a marriage of convenience. And do I really need to put any effort or need to be jealous over someone I'm going to give divorce to? You could see his muscles tensing up. Let's see until it will affect you. Your forehead scrunched and he knew he threw his bait. A satisfying grin appeared on his face seeing your face. See you later, sweetheart. And he walked away from there while you stood up. What does he mean by that? You quickly took out your phone and dialed a number. Follow him and keep your eyes on him the whole time. Let me know whom he meets and talk to. You ended the call and looked in the direction he walked away. Try it, and then you'll be the one getting affected by it, Mr. Husband. It all started 5 months ago when you and him got married for a business deal. It was a marriage of convenience. You were so egoist and rude, a complete package of spoiled rich brat. And on the first night of the marriage, you made it clear to him. That you will do whatever you want. He can't control you and also never interfere in your life. But as the days passes, you started to regret on your words because you were falling for him. Jungkook loves you, but because of what you said that day, even after knowing how you feel about him, he never really let you feel that, and that really triggers you. And to make it worse, out of nowhere, his secretary, who is a part of his secret gang, is making you jealous. You have put your bodyguards behind him who keeps their eyes on Jungkook and gives you all the information. I haven't seen Drunken in a while now. How is everything going on between both of you? Like it should. He lifts up his head and takes a look at you. Good to hear that. Did you call me here only to ask about my married life? He laughed a little and walked towards his desk, fixing his coat. There's nothing wrong in knowing how our kids are doing, right? But I also called you to tell you that we got the Tryon Lake property. It's a great news and Jungkook will be happy if you deliver this news to him. Is that it? Okay then, I'll leave. You said getting up. Your mother-in-law wants to see you. I'll meet her soon. Have a nice day, Dad. And you walked out of the office. You sat in your car when suddenly your phone buzzed. Seems like I can't have peace anywhere. You took out your phone and it was a message from your bodyguard who sent you a picture. You clicked on it and your face tensed up and jaws are clenched. You dialed his number and got answered immediately. Where is he? So now this is how you want to play Mr. John Jungkook? Then let me participate as well. You said throwing the phone on the other seat before starting the engine. You came into the club, your bodyguard said Jungkook is. Your eyes were searching for him everywhere and finally you saw him. A woman was trying to seduce him and he was sitting there drinking his wine unbothered, letting her touch every part of his body that she was craving for, and you felt like breaking her hands in parts. You told him that you don't love him. You told him that it will never bother you if he sleeps with any woman, but that's not true. You could feel the jealousy and it was uncontrollable. Jungkook's eyes somehow fell on you, making your heart skip a beat. A smirk appeared on his face as if he was waiting for you only. You always thought you were secretive and he would never find out that you put your bodyguards behind him to stalk him. But in reality, he was playing with you all. He purposely made you show what he wants to. Your hands started to clench into a fist. With an intense eye contact of a good minute, you left from there to the other side, making Jungkook frown his brows. You walked near the bar counter and grabbed a few drinks before gulping them down one by one. He pushed the woman aside. You can't handle alcohol, but still you drank more than you can even handle. Guys were already drooling over you and wanted a chance with you. You never really let any guy touch you from the very beginning, but now you started to lose your senses. You got yourself a very muscular guy and started to move your body with him to the rhythm of music. The guy seemed to have the most golden moment of his life. He was enjoying. Jungkook came there. He wasn't the type who can hold his jealousy. No matter how much you push him away, he is ready to break the bones of the guy whose fingers touched you. He noticed how guys were checking on you. He came near and gave the guy a death glare who was dancing with you. Move if you want to go back alive. The guy gave him a weird look. What's wrong with you, man? Don't pay attention to him. You were about to slide your hand around his neck, but Jungkook grabbed it, making you look at him lazily. We are going home, now. You go if you want, no one is stopping. You tried to free your hand, but he glared at the guy and he had to leave because he was scared. You are coming with me. You looked at him with your half-open eyes. Take those women with you. You seem to like them a lot anyways. I like you more than anything, but did you listen to me? Why would I? Why would I listen to you and leave my hand? I'm going to stay here. You were not even able to stand properly. No, you are not. You narrowed your eyes. Oh yes, I am. He came closer to your face before speaking. Sweetheart, I'll throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here, so don't provoke me and let's go. You crossed your arms tightly and don't move at all, as if I'll let you. He smirked, and in the next second he picked you up as if you weighed nothing in front of his strength and threw you over his shoulder before making his way outside the club. You were throwing your legs and arms. The next morning you woke up with an extreme headache. You held your head with both of your hands. Aish, what the hell is happening? Side effects of having too much fun. Your eyes widened as you quickly looked beside you, and then you realized you are in his room, in his bed with him. What happened to you? Looking shocked as if you weren't sleeping beside me and refused to let go of me. Your eyes widened and embarrassment all over the face and anger as well. So now you started to take advantage of my drunken state, huh? You were so angry, but he grabbed your hand and pulled you closer. Your heart was beating so fast. If I wanted to take advantage, I would have done what you were begging me to do last night. You gulped. You try to recall the memory from last night, but you only remember being carried on his shoulder, and then you don't remember after that. Last night you were insisting to do it with Jungkook, but he knew you were not in your senses. Even though you let out all your emotions, told him how much you love him and can't see any other woman touching him, but he doesn't want you to take advantage of you in that vulnerable state. You were not in the state to face him out of embarrassment. He cupped your cheek gently and placed a soft kiss on your forehead, making your heart skip a beat. It's okay if you can't say, I'll still love you to the fullest. He got up before putting on his shirt and looked at you. I'll prepare you some tea. It will help with your hangover. And he left the room. You touch your forehead as you could still feel his lips against it. You have no idea what you did last night, but seems like you said everything that maybe you never say in your senses. Your head was still heavy and aching badly, but you have no attention to it that all you want to find out what happened last night after he brought you home. Why did you come outside? I was coming. You looked at him, who was holding cups in both of his hands. What did I say to you last night? You asked him directly, trying not to look desperate, but your heart dropped when you noticed a grin on his face. You know he will take this chance to tease you. Don't think that I care. I'm just asking, otherwise I don't mind. You said, crossing your arms, and looked away. He walked towards the couch and bent down before putting the mugs on the table. Let's have some tea together. He smiled and came near you before grabbing your hand, and you looked at him with a "who do you think you are" look. Now that I know what you think about me and want me, there's no use in putting on this act. I already understood and you can be opened up. Don't act like you know my secrets. You just took advantage of me. Of course now I know everything, sweetheart. I know how badly you love me, but too egoistic to admit. You're just afraid that I'll judge based on how you acted on the first night of our marriage, but I'm not like that. And one more thing, I told you if I would have taken your advantage, I would have happily done what you were begging me to do last night, but because you are my wife, I respect you above anything. You were standing there like a statue, so Jungkook grabbed your hand and walked you to the couch before making you sit and then gave you the cup. No need to feel embarrassed. Your secrets are safe with your husband. I can't even hate you for anything, especially the way you confessed to me last night. I'm sorry that I let that woman come near me. I just wanted you to notice. What did I say? You asked straight, looking at him while a smile appeared on his face. It's better if I keep them secret too, or else you'll be embarrassed. Your eyes widened while he chuckled. I'm just kidding. So you told me that you hate me because I'm not approaching you first. You hate me because I'm letting you set boundaries between us. And you hate me because you are falling for me. Now tell me, is there anything that I'm lying about? You were just looking at him. Why are you looking at me like that now? I just said what you asked me. Did you find it weird? Do you find me weird? He looked at you, wanted to chuckle at your cuteness but maintained a normal face. Yes, you are weird. But I love weird things and you are on top. If you are worried that I will judge you or anything like that, then forget it. You can just tell me that you love me. Can I take my words back? He looked at you surprised and then smiled. However you want. Then can we do what I was begging for last night? I'm in my complete sense right now. Jungkook was completely surprised by her sudden confession. You were waiting for his reply, but only you know how fast your heart was beating. Are you sure? He again asked to let you think once again. You don't